Welcome to Fastang 444. I really need your help. I'm trying to grow my channel, so please subscribe and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. This was the third game on this day. I won the second game. I will show you 4 epic wins all on the same day. When the game is starting here, I do not see or hear drop here at the Eagle's Head. You can see the roads are configured in the shape of an eagle's head. So I am going to move up the hill. Too many times when I start here, I just stay here and I look up the hill and I see a drop there. So I'm cutting through the chase. All right, the Audi RS6. This is actually a very good start. You can see the Audi RS6 is the 13th fastest car, just behind the Camaro and the Ferrari, but oddly enough, faster than the level 9 Andretti Beetle, and this is road speeds. I open up the map and I can see I'm not too far outside of the arena wall, and all of Guanajuato is inside of the future arena. Sometimes there's a drop over there around a taco stand. There wasn't. Take a peek down the hill. There is a drop here. Open up the map and my notes tell me this will be Final Arena 1. Level 2 Peugeot, not of interest. Get over that little hill there where I can see if there were any drops there. There are not, so I like going through Guanajuato early in the game. I've actually found some higher level drops in the city. So this is the route that goes from east to west, and this fork in the road goes by the church, bend in the road that goes to the left. There is a drop, not of interest in that tunnel. Another drop, not of interest. Peek to the right. There potentially could have been a drop at the tunnel, and this sharp right turn is the road that leads from west to east out of the city. I'll turn right here and then left here. This is the road that I was on, where that drop that was in the tunnel is just behind me, and I see 2 cars now on the mini-map over near the church. I'll engage in a head-to-head. It's a level 4 Audi S1. They were being chased by a level 6 Ariel Nomad. So I will go to this road and turn right out of the city. Do a little flip there. Fortunately, I landed on my wheels and didn't reset. Rising street scene. Another bounce around in a pond there, but I will get the win in and decline the Audi S1.
Opponent eliminated!
This drop is not of interest, and I'll open up the map. You see where the arena wall touches around the highway to the east, and I'll put this overlay. You can see Final Arena 1, and 2 and 3 are outside of the arena wall. There are 18 drivers left, so this is getting to be later in the game. I need to try and beat a higher level car and steal it. It looks like someone just completed a head-to-head over on the pyramid strip, so I want to go by them with momentum as they level up. Let's see what they get into here. It's either MG Metro or a Camaro, and this Camaro, oh, I just missed it. So now they have positioning. I don't like that. Let's see if I can get positioning on them. So I will circle around this pyramid and try and go back by them with momentum and engage in a head-to-head. I'm sure they are going to honk as well. They instantly turn, see what I am up to. So here we go. I will go close to the pyramid and past them. I will go through the middle of the clover leaf. And go over to this finish, and there are some buildings that are just short of this finish, so I know to go slightly to the left and angle over to the right. I will slow this finish down. I get right in their line. They bump into me as we both cross the finish. I am taking their Camaro.
Opponent eliminated.
And I tried to get away from where the head-to-head finished in case someone came along and tried to snipe me. And here comes someone right now. Let's see, what are they in? Oh, they're in a Brocky. I might lose this Camaro just as quick as I had it. Let's see if I can steal the Brocky here. It's on the other side of the clover leaf. So I will go through the edge of this one clover and then right over to the finish. I am going to steal the Brocky. And here they come. They give me a tap before they disappear.
Opponent eliminated.
I imagine both of them are furious. RS6 beats a Camaro. Camaro beats a Brocky. I'll go into the pyramid strip here. Park over here. Around the perimeter, if someone comes towards me, I will engage in a head-to-head. If not, I am content to use this Brocky in the final showdown. Not take what I call an unnecessary risk, like the previous owner of this Brocky. When the countdown timer gets to around 20 seconds, I decide it's time to start making my way over and get in position for the final showdown. Not cross paths with anybody and engage in head-to-head. Right here between the perimeter and the bridge is the point I like to lead from, directed west. 3 drivers left, and here comes a Lamborghini Centenario.
Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the final showdown.
You can see on the map this point that I like to leave from for Arena 1. The range of time to leave is 22 to 25 seconds. I will leave at 22 seconds. By their positioning, it looks like they're going to try and block me. They go to the left, I go to the right, right by them. So I kind of second-guessed my timing through here and tapped the brakes. I should have just kept accelerating, although I have a great lead and I exit at 2 seconds, so not a problem. I think I focus too much on trying to have a perfect exit at times, and no, I need to just focus on the route. Taking a better route than my opponent. And the finish is right on what I call Balkan Peninsula. I beat famous Russian YouTuber, his first stream of 2024. And I know this finish well. So under this bridge, then I can angle gradually over to the left. There are some trees if you take a direct route. It is the dry season, so I don't have to worry about going into the reservoir. Around those trees and get over to this finish here. What an epic game. Stealing a Camaro, then using the Camaro to take this Brocky and win with it. Yes! Haha!
Welcome to the shadowy ranks of the Illuminati.
This is southwest of Guanajuato, the Bat's Head, as you can see. And I am near the left ear, directed towards the right ear. I don't see a drop, so I move nearby, just southwest to the base. And I do see a drop over here. It winds up being a level 2 Peugeot. You open up the map and pause this here. I can see all of Guanajuato is within the next arena wall, and I can see the final arena will be in the east. I will circle around and go around the northwest portion of Guanajuato. Potentially there could have been some drops on this road. Not seeing any yet. So let's go over near the castle house here, overlooking the city. And a level 4 Audi S1. Still would like to have something a little faster, so let's go into Guanajuato, and I see a level 6 in the tunnel there. I can't make out what it is yet, so regardless, I will take it. It will be faster than the Audi S1. Alright, an Audi RS7. And I know this route well, so at the Y, go to the left by the church. This exits out of the east end of the city. There's a pie-shaped road configuration where there could have been a drop. And I do see a car over here on my left, so I will go by them with momentum and engage in a head-to-head. They make a fatal error of heading away from the direction of the head-to-head. Go right between these two buildings here. Perfect. Avoid some trees, start angling over towards this finish. And I know from past experience, when I see a finish in the northeast, it's going to be a final arena in the northeast, either 4 or 5. Finish is over here on the left. Alright, get over to this finish and get into a level 7 here. Let's see what is offered.
Opponent eliminated.
I will take the Ferrari, even though the Audi RS7 has a higher top speed. My thoughts are I could continue leveling up. 13 drivers left, so I have to use some caution here because, as you very well may know, the Ferrari is not that great off-road. Take a peek at this drop, not of interest. And run into this building near that drop, not of interest. I see someone that was on the mini-map. I was hoping they would come back towards me. I could go by them with momentum. That did not happen. So my plan is to head over to the road and full send it. This will be Final Arena 4, so if I could go by someone with momentum, the finish will remain on this road. And look at that, someone got into a Lamborghini Centenario. Hopefully that's that car right in front of me. Let's see. What are they doing? Wow, it is. I'm not sure what they were doing, if they were just turning around after they leveled up or what. I caught them by surprise. And I'll slow this down. The Brockie goes flying the other direction, engage in a head-to-head. Oh, wow. And this was 2 consecutive games where I stole a level 10 with unlikely red cars. Camaro and then a Ferrari.
Opponent eliminated.
I instantly turn into the trees away from where the head-to-head completes so someone doesn't come along and snipe me. And I will fast forward this where I just waited in the trees. I will wait until the arena is shrinking and get in position for the final showdown. Oh, look at that. Someone got into a level 4 mini buggy there. So here's that Brocky that tries ramming me.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown.
This is the point I like to leave from for Arena 4. The range of time to leave is 26 to 29 seconds. I will leave it 27 seconds. I am the only one attempting to time their exit. I exit with a great amount of speed at 2.5 seconds, which will leave 1 second remaining on the timeout bar. Fortunately, the finish was not influenced by that mini buggy that I saw. And the finish appears to be north of the highway here, so I will open up the map in the straightaway and see exactly where it's at, and I will pause and zero in on this. It is just southeast of the stadium, so I will use this exit ramp, which directs right over towards the finish. Right of this sand mound and around the left edge of that line of trees over towards this finish. This will be a very dominant win in back-to-back epic games, stealing level 10 cars with unlikely red cars. Camaro followed by the Ferrari. Yes!
Welcome to the secret society of the Illuminati! Oh, shh.
This game I am starting southwest of Guanajuato at the road configuration, the Bat's Head, just above the left ear, directed towards the right ear when the game starts. I didn't see or hear a drop, so I'm moving nearby over to the road configuration, the Vase. There potentially could be a line of 4 drops between here and the stadium and others nearby. There is a mini buggy here, and I've had some problems with that before, so I figured I'd come back over to the Bat's Head. This drop I didn't see, and they wind up taking it. Not a problem. It winds up being a level 2 escort, and I just continue on into Guanajuato and go through the tunnel over towards the Player's House Castillo. I call it the Castle House. A drop at that intersection. There is not. So I will just get inside of the next arena here and wait until the arena shrinks. Let that car go by. They're stopped there. They must have saw me on the mini map and didn't see me anymore. When you park, you go invisible on the mini map. They wound up driving away, and I will open up the map and pause this and put an overlay. This will be Final Arena 8. You can see, and I didn't scroll down, where the arena walls touch down towards Atlantis to Tula. So here's a drop. I like jumping through that barrier there and spawning down below so I don't have to drive around. And I am back at the Bat's Head. Here's a drop here. All right, that was worth the driving around. I am now in a level 5 Maserati with 26 drivers left. And the downside to driving away from the progression of the game on a car drop search. It seems never ending, which is why I'm fast forwarding it. Is others are leveling up and the game is progressing, and I am still in a level 5 here. Hopefully I can find a higher level drop or beat a higher level vehicle. And I'll open up the map. You see that short dirt road just southeast of Atlantis to Tula? That's a clue. It will be Final Arena 8. Over towards Horizon Street scene. This road configuration is roughly shaped like a bird. And here is a level 6 Exocet, which has a low top speed. It accelerates very quickly, but it does not have a very high top speed. So I would like to actually find something else. 13 drivers left. And I will play the rest of this at regular speed. I see this Audi RS6, which is way faster than the level 2 it is rated at. And these are all road speeds that I collected on the highway around Neulig. So I will head over and take a peek at these other drops and start making my way towards the next arena. And here is a level 6 Porsche 959. I definitely will take that. Much better off-road. And I can quite possibly use this to engage in a head-to-head. And look at that. There is a bit of a nemesis that gets into a Merc AMG 1 there. So, unless I can beat a higher level vehicle, I may have to influence the finish here. There are 10 drivers left. And if you're keeping track, I have not even engaged in a single head-to-head here. So it's time. There's a car right ahead. Let's see what they are in. Oh, that's a Trackhawk, and these are very closely matched vehicles. This winds up being a very skilled player. I recognize this gamer tag. I will angle over to the left, get through a few random trees, parallel to this short section of road, and I want to go around the east side of Atlantis to Tula, and they are taking the exact same route. Lead, but I have a rally vehicle, so quite possibly if I could pass them here, and I do, they go too far to the left and I pass them right before the pin. Yes, haha.
Opponent eliminated.
And that car that is snooping around the finish point there is trying to snipe vehicles as they complete head-to-heads, which is why I wound up going into the trees here. And they follow me. So I will get out of here, and I thought about heading back towards them. I didn't want to do that and wind up getting caught in the trees. So I will circle around through Atlantis to Tula. Someone else gets into a Lamborghini Centenario there. 7 drivers left. I know there's a Merc AMG 1 and a Lamborghini Centenario. So I will head over here. I was hoping to lure them away, but they are too skilled for that. So I am just going to full send it and go right by them, see if I can catch them. Trying to snipe people. Oh, someone else is completing a head-to-head. So maybe they left and completed the head-to-head, and that's that nemesis I mentioned. They're picking people off. I got them. And I knew this would be a shorter distance over to the finish going this direction. What a huge mistake on their part. I'm going to be able to take a Nemesis's Merc AMG 1 with the unlikely Trackhawk.
Yeah. Opponent eliminated.
So I will scramble over to the point I like to leave from for this final showdown. In doing so, I look behind me. I believe that's a level 3 Volvo. So quite possibly they may be trying to influence the finish, which I would have done the same if I was in a lower vehicle. So right near these blue signs, directed north, is the point I like to leave from. You can see on the map this point that I like to leave from for Arena 8. The range of time to leave is 21 to 24 seconds. I will leave it 24 seconds. On the way to my exit, a vehicle crosses my path. Where the road bends to the right here, I will angle slightly to the left. I exit with a great amount of speed. Exit at 2 seconds. Watch out for a shed and a barn find. There on the right. Angle slightly over to the left. Want to be either through the middle of that intersection or through the end of this greenhouse. Through the end of the greenhouse. One vehicle behind me. It sounds like that may be the Lamborghini Centenario. The finish is east of the lava field. So I will go around the northern end of the pyramid strip. The Lamborghini Centenario cuts through the pyramid strip and gets through there cleanly. So I will angle over to the left. I want to be right of this electrical power tower. Left of the bridge. Turn slightly to the right through here. There are a few random trees to watch out for on this line. Oh no! I thought I might have thrown the whole thing away, and then they hit a tree. I passed them. If I don't hit anything else, I'll be able to win this. I need to go over to the right through this intersection. There's some buildings on the left there. I've got the win. Yes, another epic win. Stealing this Merc AMG 1 from a Nemesis and winning with it. Yes!
Horizon, please congratulate the Eliminator.
This game, I am in the southeast, right next to the Tulam Trail Dirt Racing event icon, and when the game starts, I hear a drop just to my left, so I will stay here. I will slow this part of the intro down. I don't think I ever remember seeing this perspective in the intro from above. Alright, a level 6 Porsche 959. This is a great start. Glancing over to the left, I can see a drop over there, so after I take this Porsche, I will head over there. I'll open up the map and pause this. I can see the arena wall, future arena wall, is just west of the pyramid strip. And the downside to starting in the extremities of the map is if the final arena is in the other extremity of the map, you have quite a distance to go. So So I am chasing this car down. I want to get into a head-to-head right away here and get into a level 7 before the arena even shrinks. And this car is trying to evade me, and I got it. I actually looked at how long it took for them to rage quit. It was 8 seconds.
Opponent eliminated!
Level 7 Porsche Cayenne, and it's at the beginning of the game, so that's not a problem if I was in this later in the game. It's not my favorite level 7. So I will head north, kind of around the perimeter of the future arena wall. Still have a bit of time before the arena shrinks, and I will have this in regular time. Watch this. This vehicle is on the bridge. I thought they were underneath it. I thought they were going to take that drop. They do not. They are in a Peugeot. I engage in a head-to-head with them. I think that was a failed attempt at trying to be a car drop sniper that blew up on them. So I will get over on the highway and gain some distance between myself and them. Just before this bridge, I will angle over towards this finish. I opened up the map for a second. I could see it is north of the highway over here. Far enough over where I avoid all these buildings, and someone gets into a level 8 Lamborghini Murcielago early in the game. So let's see what level 8 I get into. Hopefully that or the Nissan GTI would be my preference.
Opponent eliminated!
Level 8 Camaro. And I know I have to use caution with this, much like the Ferrari and the Trackhawk. 3 red cars that are not favorites. And I open up the map and pause this. It's kind of quizzical with Final Arena 12. The arena wall's touched to the north, not near where the final arena will be. That's always kind of thrown me off. I always think it's going to be up the mountain. And someone gets into a level 10 Merc AMG 1 there. I will zero in on the mini map and slow this down. There's a vehicle that appears to be over on the highway, and then they disappear. So that tells me they are parked. This is perfect for me being in this Camaro. So I will get on the highway, gain as much speed as I can, and go by them with as much speed as possible and engage in a head-to-head and level up, get out of the Camaro. Again, the quizzical where the arena wall touches there. So watch this. This is crazy. I'll get in the left lane where they are at. I will slow this down. I go right next to them. They are in a Merc AMG 1, and their gamer tag is VaMoosePox. Not to mention terrible positioning. What were they doing? Just parked on the highway there. So if I have a clean run through here, I'm going to be able to steal this Merc AMG 1 with the unlikely Camaro. I open up the map just for a second. I can see it's between the hills over here on the left. I actually should have went farther on the highway under that bridge and then angled over, but decided to jump over towards the finish, and I will slow this down. Watch this jump right to the pin here. This wound up being perfect. Yes! Thanks for the Merc AMG 1 VaMoosePox. And I will slow this epic Steel of the Merc AMG-1 down.
Opponent eliminated!
And look at that, it offered me to level up into the Jeep Trackhawk. I vamoose. Depart hurriedly. We better vamoose before we're caught. I was trying to get inside of the festival site, and I was unsuccessful, which is just as well. When the arena shrinks, I am outside of the future arena wall anyway. Well, I decided to just head over to the highway here and park on the perimeter. Open up the map and put the overlay for Final Arena 12. So the head-to-heads will go south to north, north to south, or east to west, west to east, depending on where they originate. And I see a car right in front of me. I decide to try and eliminate some competition in the final showdown. Winds up being the Volkswagen Andretti Beetle that did very well, actually, keeping up with me. Angle over to the left here. Watch out for these buildings and obstructions, which I do. They are right behind me. Like I said, they wound up doing a great job at keeping up. Our AMG-1 really isn't that great off-road, and that was far too close to my liking. Should not have engaged in that head-to-head and taken an unnecessary risk, but on a good note, I did eliminate that Volkswagen Andretti Beetle. But now I am not going to take any more unnecessary risks and just drive around the perimeter, make my way over into the final arena as the arena is beginning to shrink, not leaving enough time for anyone to engage and complete a head-to-head. You can see Final Arena 12 now. It's time to start making my way over and get in position for the final showdown. And as I do, I see a car behind me. It winds up being a Hoonigan RS200 that tries to ram me and misses me. And a second Hoonigan RS200 will come over and park just behind me on my right.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown.
I will slow this down. This is the Hoonigan RS200 that attempted to ram me. They are honking their horn. I think they are trying to coerce the other Hoonigan at influencing the finish west. You can see this point that I like to leave from for Arena 12. The range of time to leave is 16 to 18 seconds. I will leave at 17 seconds. I will freeze frame this. I look back and I can see they are both going west. Although the one was backing up, so he may have tried to make me believe that he was going the same direction as I. I am staying the course and going east, and will slow my exit down. I exit at 1.5 seconds with a great amount of speed, which will leave 2 seconds remaining on the timeout bar. I believe the fourth vehicle headed north and influenced the finish. Us going 2 different directions over here canceled each other out is my assumption. So I am in 4th position and am scrambling. I will zero in on that. I go from 4th to 3rd to 2nd through there. So there is that vehicle off to my left that attempted to influence the finish north and was successful, and we'll zero in on this. I am right in line of the road that goes around the east side of the mountain. I need to get on that road, and we'll zero in on the mini map here. Look at the line they are taking. They are attempting to go over the mountain. They did not open their map. I'll slow that jump down. That was pretty great going over all of those trees there. So I am now in first position. I know I am going to win this. I just need to keep it clean, keep it on the road. There's no hurry here. The other drivers are not a factor. They are not even in this race. This will be 4 epic wins all on the same day. Stealing level 10s with the unlikely Ferrari, twice with a Camaro, and once with a Jeep Trackhawk. Wow. This wound up being my 9th win on this day. Yes.
Congratulations! You are the Eliminator!
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you've been enjoying my content, subscribe. Please help me get to 1,000 subscribers.